Alright everybody, and welcome back to yet another NES Let's Play here on the Nick Stretch channel. Today we're gonna start up Nintendo World Cup, a game that is very near and dear to me. I played through it more times than I can count, so I know this game rather well. And yeah, I'm very excited to start up the campaign here for you guys. Yeah, as you can see down there at the bottom, you can either play through the campaign by yourself or together with a friend, co-op style, which is definitely the preferable way to do it. I played it a lot with my father back when I was a kid and with friends as well. Although typically when I played with my friends, we entered versus mode here, and yeah, we played 4 players simultaneously. And in case you didn't know, the NES only had 2 controller ports, but my dad was kind enough to buy us one of those adapters which would allow for 4 people to play at once, which was rather groundbreaking back then. I'll just have a screenshot of what it looked like up there on screen. Yeah, I believe you could also pull a switch there so that you could play on turbo mode also with your controllers via that adapter. Yeah, it was some crazy stuff back then. But yeah, there you go. We're just gonna start up the campaign here. We're not gonna enter any passwords, and here we get to choose our team. I am probably just gonna go with the US of A, mainly just because I know this team the best. And our first opponent will be Cameroon. We got a nice little jingle there. Let's see here. Change positions. Yes, we shall. This game will require us to, well, select which characters we want in certain positions here. So first of all, we need to decide which character will be our goalie. Then we gotta decide defensive positions, and then we also have to decide who's gonna play center, and finally who's gonna play forward in the 5th and the 6th slot there. Now before we even do that, or any of that, here is one thing that the game doesn't tell you. Each character has hidden stats in this game, and they also have their own special shot, if you will, which is unique to that character. So a character here, such as Tony, he's a good character, but he has a crummy super shot. Like, there are 3 different stats in this game. There is power, speed, and stamina. Power basically determines how strong your character is, like if you can push down other opponents. Stamina determines how many times you can get pushed down to the ground and then stand back up. And speed determines how quick you move around on the field. So yeah, a character like Tony is like basically a jack of all trades kind of guy, but his super shots are very slow and not all that good, but he's a great beginner character. I definitely like playing with him. Like, he's a solid unit. Dave and Brian here, I'm just gonna include them both at the same time. They have terrible stats, like, let's say 3 out of 10 in terms of speed, power, and stamina. They aren't very good. However, they both have incredibly good super shots. They are super quick and almost impossible for the enemy goalie to save. So yeah, at first glance, Dave and Brian kind of sucks, but they have some value to them. Terry here, he too, very much like Dave and Brian, is, well, he's weak in terms of power. He struggles pushing other people down, and he doesn't have a whole lot of stamina, like a 3 out of 10 in power and stamina, but he's got 9 out of 10 in speed, I'd say. He's very quick, your 2nd quickest unit. I actually don't remember what his super shot looks like, so I can't comment on that, but we're gonna find out. I'm probably gonna try him out and just test it. Then Mark here, I don't remember his super shot either, but I'd say his stats is roughly at 4 out of 10 across all the stats there. He's a budget Tony, if you will. Then Don, very much like Dave and Brian, is like 3 out of 10 in all stats, but he's got a very solid super shot. He's a crazy quick one that's very hard to save. Phil here. Phil is definitely one of the best defensive characters in the entire game. Like, it's like at a 9 out of 10 in power, I wanna say, maybe 8 out of 10 in stamina, and like a 4 out of 10 in speed. He's really solid, and it's a great idea to let the computer use him on defense. That's how I did it as a kid anyways, always. And then Fred here. Fred is your quickest unit. He's a 10 out of 10 in terms of speed, And as for stamina and power, I'd say he's a 4 out of 10. Like, he's definitely very solid. However, characters such as Fred and Phil here, I'm not gonna be using here in the very early game because they are quite frankly broken. I'm not gonna bust them out until later. So for now, for our goalie, actually let's have Phil as our goalie, because, well, your stats doesn't really matter when you're a goalie. So yeah, we're just gonna have him there. Then for our defensive characters, let's have, well, we can have Terry, the quick one there. And then let's have Mark. Well, actually, no, I want Mark on offense here. We're gonna have Brian on defense. Then I wanna control Don. Even though Don has very low stats, he has the coolest hairdo out of all your characters, so I like to play him here in the beginning, whilst I still, well, can, you know. Later on, he's just gonna get mauled by late-game teams, so yeah, I wanna use him whilst I can. Then, for offense, we're gonna go with Mark, and, yeah, should we go with Dave? I think we're gonna go with Dave, since the game is so easy now. Normally, it's not a good idea to have him on offense, so yeah, there you go. Then, for all these options here, I'm just gonna let the computer have its own agency over all the characters here. Like, if you have played old school NES games, you would know that typically you can switch around all your characters, like by pressing the A button, but that's not the case in this game. You only control the one character. So I wanna have the AI control everybody that I am not. So here for defensive strategy, I'm gonna tell the computer to tackle. Basically, if you have, well, mark the opponent option selected, you have to decide whether to do a slide tackle or a power tackle, which takes some of the fun and randomness out of the game. I'd rather have the computer, well, decide what to do here. That way the game also gets a little bit harder. Should the goalkeeper join in? Sure. Whilst we're in the early game, we might as well. And then, for offensive strategy, I am gonna tell the computer to pass the ball. Otherwise, it will just walk all the way up to the goal, and then, well, the computer wants some input, like, what do we want to do? Do we want to shoot or pass? And, you know, you have to tell them. And I just want them to do their own thing, once again. And here, should your teammates shoot? I definitely prefer to have it on yes frequently here. If you have sometimes, then they will just sometimes pass you, and sometimes they will just shoot. And, like, yeah, I don't really like the middle option here, because they can have a clear shot at the goal and they will still just pass you instead of scoring. So that's not a good option, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with the above. And here we go! We are ready to start! Here we have Don in the middle, Dave on the bottom, and Mark at the top. This is why I wanted to play as the US, because I actually remember who's who. And he's shooting! Boosh! Oh my god! Dave and Mark, come in! Ah, for the finish there, but he couldn't quite clutch it. So now we're just gonna walk back home here. Cameroon is coming, but he's stopped. Dave gets the ball, he passes up to Mark. Okay, Mark, can you do something here? He gets tackled. No, here, let's just... There you go. And you know what, I'm gonna ask him to pass me, and I'm gonna try and do a super shot. Boosh! And that right there is why Don is very strong. That power shot is almost impossible to save. You only get 5 of those per round, so yeah, you can only abuse them so much. Okay, I missed, or he missed. Ooh, nice. Ah, damn it. You had to throw the ball in here. Okay, Mark, I'm gonna rely on you to take this guy out. I'm gonna wait here and see. Yeah, sometimes sometimes your teammates will miss the tackle, so it's a good idea to stay back a little bit so you have backup options here. And come on, Dave! Come on! Oh, Jesus! The goalkeeper is merciless! Oh my god, I just got a double kill there. Okay, now it's my time to shine. I'm just gonna open up here. Ooh, very nice. Dave with the clutch. Scores the second goal for the USA. And holy crap, we're kicking these guys' asses. Where is Mark passing? I think he wanted to pass me. And yeah, see, here's the problem with Dom. See how slow he is? Like, I'm struggling to catch up to Cameroon. Here, Brian passes me. Internal pass Mark. Mark goes up. Ah, gets tackled, damn it. I just relieve them of some pressure here. And I'm gonna pass. Oh, I missed. Oh, holy crap. No, 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 no. Get him. Good job. Okay, I'm just gonna move up here. Pass me. Oh, well, there we go. Halftime. Yeah, as far as halftime goes, if you have spent all your super shots in the first halftime, you will get, well, they will be replenished essentially once you enter the second period here. And you might have noticed well, each halftime here, I don't know how to describe it, only lasts 1 minute. That is because I've entered a sheet, and hold on, Mark is going for it. Oh my god, Mark! What the heck? A beautiful pass from Dave, right to Mark's skull there, nicks it in, very nice. But yeah, I've entered a Game Genie code here so that each round will only last 1 minute instead of the full 4 minutes, just in the interest of speeding up the game a little bit. Don't worry though, we'll turn back the regular timer there once you get a little bit further into the game and the computer gets harder. Like right now it would just be painful to, well, play long games here when they are this easy, you know. Oh my god, I missed. Yeah, I'm used playing with quicker units. You have a much longer slide when you're, damn it, playing as a quicker guy. Damn it, Marky got... Oh, Marky, I was gonna say Marky got marked. Yeah, by the Cameroon dude there. Oh, damn it, I missed the bicicleta. Dave, with the double slide tackle. Holy crap, that was nice. And can I... Yeah, I can probably stop this guy easily, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pass... Well, I was gonna pass Mark, but they got it, okay, here. Come on, Mark. He gets stopped. That's fine. I can defend here. Okay. We don't have very many guys on the offensive here, but Mark... Oh my god! It's Carnage in front of the goal. Oi, oi, oi. Dude, did you see that? The goalkeeper kicked my ass. Oh my god, and my goalkeeper is not in the goal here. What the... Yeah, that's the danger. Selecting that option there. Okay, pass me. Come on, Mark! No! Damn it, I didn't stun the goalie. But there we go. We beat Cameroon 3-0. Yeah, here we get a little celebration going here. Hopefully I'll get to show off what the losing cutscene looks like too. Yeah, maybe I'll lose at purpose at some point. But yeah, second game here will be against Japan. You know what, let's switch up our team a little bit. Let's have Phil once again as the goalkeeper. We can have Tony in the second slot there on defense. Let's have Don on defense, and then I will play as... I guess I'll just play as Brian, and then we can have Mark and Terry on offense. Average guys there. So yeah, we'll have stronger offense here now in this game than in the last one. And I'm gonna leave the strategy the same. So yeah, I'll be a weak character, and well, the computer will have some decent units here. This way we get to show off Terry here too. And okay, Marky got marked. And yeah, as you can see now, Japan actually tries to pass the ball. Cameroon never really did that. And what the heck is Marky doing? Here, can we interfere this? Nope, couldn't quite do it. Nice job there, Mark. He passes to Terry. Terry takes it on the chest. Passes to Mark. Mark passes back, and... Oh my god, they're making... They're trying for a crazy play there. But I'm afraid they show it off a little bit too much. They should have just shot earlier. Dude, Terry! Oh my god. Poor fella there. Here, pass me. Oh, well. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, come on, Tony. It's up to you. Good job. I'm just gonna send the ball along. Nice. Terry passes Mark. He's gonna get... Yeah, I could already tell. He was gonna get tackled there. And yeah, Tony... Tony? Oh my god. What in the holy heck are you doing? There you go. That's how you do it, Tony. Okay. Let's see. Brian passes to Mark. Pass back. And I'm gonna show off the super shot here. Boosh! Very nice. Yeah, Brian's super shot is not quite as good as Don's, but you know, it gets the trick done. As you could plainly see. Damn it. You see, this is the thing, like, when you're playing with the computer, they aren't very smart, they just run in a straight line. It's a lot more fun if you have, well, a friend to play with. That way, you actually get to play the game properly. Okay, come on, Terry. Ooh, oh my god, that was a really nice attempt by Terry there. Yeah, I was honestly impressed with the angle he found. But yeah, I like to play this game by hanging back a little bit and allow my teammates to, well, do their work, and then I can just step in as a defensive tool, like if I have to. Later on in the game, that is even more so important than right now. Honestly, I could... Oh, wow. That was a nice shot. Come on, Mark! Oh, my Jesus! It's... What is happening on the goal line? People are just flying to the left and to the right. Holy crap, that was awesome. Okay, you know what? Here, pass me. I want the ball zone too. And... Oh, okay. Here. Damn it, he got me. What is happening here? Oi, 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 wow. Japan just kicked my ass. Okay, come on, Don. Nice, good job, Don. Okay, he's gonna pass up. I'm just gonna move up here. I gotta be ready. Okay, he wants me to launch the assault here. Dude, Mark, what are you doing, you dumbass? Come on, get up, Mark! No, what? Whoa, what the hell is happening? The goalkeeper just smacked us both to the curb there. And now they got an offense going. Why am I saying assault? I don't even know. Okay, you know what, let's try and, get something happening here. We need to get some goals here already. Okay, come on, Terry! Yes! Oh, wow, sick! In the nick of time, Terry, with the last ounce of his power, managed to kick in the ball. For an astounding lead here now. Oh my, now they're launching yet another quote-unquote assault here. Come on, Don. Very nice. You know, I'm just gonna hang back very far here. Yeah, Japan actually can execute a super shot too, although they don't do it very frequently, but they can do it. So you really gotta stop them here. Yeah, I don't want them to get a goal here now right at the end and, you know, just flip the game over. Turn the tables, as it were. Yeah. But isn't this game fun? Like, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Like, this is such a fun game, IMO. Yeah, it's like really simple, but still so fun. I really wish that they would revive this IP, you know. They really should. Like, just with a new, fresh coat of paint and perhaps make the AI, well, a lot smarter. Well, but, let's see here now. France, we cannot fuck around with France. France is a very strong team. They are quicker than Japan. They are more likely to execute super shots, and they pass very well, and yeah, heck, even their goalie is a lot better than the two previous teams. So here, I'm probably gonna put, well, let's just put Fred in the goal here. I'm still not gonna pick a super solid team here, but I'm not gonna pick chumps either. Let's see, we can have Tony and Mark on the defense. Those two are pretty good at tackling. They should be able to handle France. Then I'm gonna pick Don once again, just because I like him. And then let's have Terry on offense, and let's also go with, well, with Brian. Yeah, Brian with the big forehead. So yeah, that's gonna be our lineup. Yeah, okay, so they aren't super durable. Oh, but see how quick they are. I can't, yeah, Don is way too slow here. I cannot catch up. Oh, crap, Mark missed. Ooh, but luckily, Fred is on his best behavior here. Saving the goal, saving the day even. Okay, pass me. And... Okay, yes, it's almost impossible for the goalkeepers at this rank to save those kind of shots. So, that makes me feel a little bit better. Terry here, dribbling, he gets assaulted. No! This guy can catch up. Terry, do it! Nice! Ooh, okay, Terry, dribbling up. Shooting! Don moving in! Ooh, yeah! Very nice. Good job there, Terry. Stunning the goalkeeper. Oh, crap. Yeah, see, I knew that was gonna happen, so I marked him. I think I'm just gonna pass Brian. Well, I accidentally passed Terry there. Okay. Pass me? Well, damn it. I think I disturbed him a little bit there. I told him too late. Okay. I hope somebody's here with me. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, wow. Terry somehow gets his hands on the ball and astoundingly just smacks it in there. What the heck? I don't know how he did that, but he made it work. Okay, I'm gonna... Well, I was gonna snatch the ball. Okay, well, now here France comes. Launching in an assault, I can't stop saying that. Launching in offense. They get tackled, however. Passing to Terry, and what the heck, the Friends defense just ignores Terry as he moves up and scores! 4-0 against Friends. Dude, I'm doing super well here. Or maybe it's just Terry, you know, Terry's just terribly fast. No pun intended. Although there was no pun, what am I talking about here? Kick his ass, and I'm just gonna stun the goalkeeper here. Hopefully Terry's ready. Come on, Terry. Oh, so close. He almost had it. 4-0. Yeah, I don't think I'm losing this one. Although I mustn't relax, like, Friends still could launch a comeback here. You must not underestimate them. They are... Damn it, I really thought I got the ball there. Come on, Terry. Nice. Okay, he's passing me. I'm gonna pass back. What? Dude, okay. Fine. Here. I really hope Terry is ready here now. Come on. Okay, Brian is going for it. Oh, 5-0. Jesus, this is a massacre. Poor Friends. At this rate, we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna mop the floor with them. Heck, I even dare say we already are mopping the floor. With them. Just whatever. Okay, here. Brian gets the ball. Oh, just in the nick of time, passes back to Terry. Terry kicks the Frenchman's ass. He shoots. And he follows up with a second shot and scores 6-0. Dude. Why am I kicking so much? Well, I say, why am I kicking so much ass? It's my teammates doing all the hard work here. Oh my god. What are you... Brian, what are you doing? He friendly fires on Terry. In a complete turn of events, Brian completely slops up the offense. And yeah, France is just really pissing away their opportunities here. They could definitely have done something there, but yeah, he decides to shoot very far away. Okay, he gives the ball to me. And yeah, I was gonna show that off too. If you bicicleta your special shot, you actually get hurt from it. It's actually pretty funny. But yeah, 7-0. And yeah, there, as you can see, since enemies has too low stamina at this point. Oh my god, Terry. Oh, wow, what a clutch finish. Wow, what a champ. He took it. He took it right on the nose and still managed to score. This game is so hype. I love this. This is so cool. Oh wow, dude, Terry's just on my tear. 9-0. Dude, this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun, actually. Oh my god, I'm so excited that I'm actually playing this game here. You know what, I'm just gonna snatch this. Holy crap, did you see that? Yeah, John is just a beast when it comes to super shots. So, 10-0. I remember back when I was a kid, I could score like 30 to 50 times in a single game. Perhaps even more. Of course, you know, you have way more time than two. And I also was a lot better at the game, granted. But yeah, next up is against Russia. Russia is the first boss team, if you will. So yeah, I'm gonna make a cut here in the recording, and when we come back, we're gonna start off the match with the regular timer there. Yeah, we're gonna play each round with 4 minutes from now on, because from now the game is gonna be a lot more tough, or a lot tougher. So yeah, we're not gonna play on these, well, with these 1 minute rounds here, if that makes sense. And yeah, I'm also gonna have to pick a somewhat serious team. Russia has the Chernobyl attack there, as my father like to call it when I was a kid. Yeah, you'll see what I mean once they release their super shot. It's a sight to behold, and they do it quite frequently. I would be surprised if we don't get to see it at least a few times. Yeah, Russia is gonna be problematic. It's the Cold War all over again. Okay, why did I even go there? You know what? Just end the episode. Let's not even go there. Why did I even say that? I'm sorry. Okay. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. I am super excited to play this game. Yeah, I can't even believe how much fun I'm having. Yeah. I can barely contain myself. But yeah. In a few days' time here, I'll be back with part 2. You know, once we have an open slot where there is no Fire Emblem episodes going up. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.